Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 54 of the Crazy Shooters podcast. The Logan and Jayden pod. First time just us two. Think this will be an interesting one. I've done ones alone with Mark, Jared, and then one with Jimmy in person. Oh wait, I did one with Shave too. I did one with well, I did it with Shave because I recorded with Mark and Jared, and I accidentally had them muted for the entire podcast, so you didn't hear them. And I noticed it, and then at like 2 o'clock in the morning, Schaefer got on, and we recorded an emergency pod. So I guess I have done more with just one other person, but first one with you. So let's we'll see if it'll be good.
It's the Brian Urlacher pod, bro.
The Brian Urlacher pod. I was about to say who wore number 54. Someone in the NBA has worn number 54.
I feel like Deshaun Stevenson. Oh, dude, what was his name? He played for the Pistons. Maxwell or Matt? I think it was Maxwell. I
Okay,
can't remember.
this article just says best athletes to wear number 54. Brian Urlacher, um, Zach Thomas, Teddy Bruschi, Horace Grant, the Horace
Oh, there
Grant
you go.
pod.
There you go.
Just a Aroldis Chapman. This is a shit ton of baseball players, dude. Wow. All right, that was a pretty bad list. Let me just real quick see if there's an NBA one, and then we'll leave it at that. You said something about Maxwell.
I thought he did. He played for the Pistons when Ben Wallace and those dudes were there.
Oh, Kevin Duckworth. We're number 54.
Busted jumper, dude. Busted.
Horace Grant.
Maybe I'm bugging. Let me try to find it.
I'm almost to. Oh yeah, Jason Maxiel.
Oh, dude, let's
That's
go.
who. That's exactly who you're thinking of.
Let's go.
That's a good one, bro. You're wild for knowing that. Oh, Patrick Patterson, dude.
Dude, he's on my Clippers, bro. Pat.
Oh,
Damn.
he wears 54 on the Clippers too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that's disrespect to my boy Pat.
Yeah.
There's this Clippers fan account I follow on Twitter, and almost every playoff game, he'd post a picture of Patrick Patterson posing with the basketball and said, "This is a good luck photo of Patrick Patterson."
That's great. Well, speaking of the Clippers, I don't think we talked about it on the last podcast. I don't think it had happened yet, but
uh,
they did lose to the Suns. Suns are in the finals. How you
what
feeling?
more? What more can you ask for with three of your starters down,
Yeah.
and best season in franchise history? You just got to take it. I will
Yep.
say, Pat Bev's a snake though. That's kind of a shitty move.
Yeah.
I saw today he got suspended for one game,
Yeah. I saw that
which
too.
I guess that's good. But opening night, I don't think one game suspension is gonna matter.
Yeah, I don't even know if he needed suspended for it. He knows what he did, so
Yeah,
it's
he
not.
apologized, and I
Mhm.
feel like that was good.
Um, it. Do you? I don't know how you're feeling, but do you expect Kawhi to leave?
No, I think it was sign.
I don't know. It just depends on how he feels with that team. I feel like he would feel pretty good because they made it to the conference finals
Yeah,
and won a few games without him. So, but I've
I
seen
think
some
he's.
things that he could possibly go to the Heat.
I saw the Heat and the Mavericks,
Yeah.
but it said I think the headline for that article was that the Clippers were the front runner, and those two
Hmm.
teams were, next best option. But I think he's gonna stay because that's where he wants to play. I don't think
Yeah.
he wants to join a good team to win a ring. I just think he wants to stay in Los Angeles.
I'm with you on that. If I had to take a guess, I would think he'd stay. So,
Dude, I hope so, man. You never know
um,
though, because nobody thought he would sign there in the first place.
yeah, that is true. So how do you feel about the Suns? You think they're taking it?
They're sweeping, bro.
They're sweeping
I'm with it.
no matter the team.
I'm with it.
I'm not gonna disagree with you because I think I said this podcasts ago. The Suns match up well. Like they have matchup advantages against almost every team. It's pretty ridiculous. Like who is Giannis gonna guard if he's playing in the finals, which I would imagine if they make it, he will be at least at some point.
Right. Jay Crowder.
Like he's big enough to guard DeAndre Ayton,
Yeah.
but he's not going to. And
It's gonna be Lopez against Aiton, and Aiton should eat that man up.
oh, he's going to, bro. That's Brooke Lopez. I love him. He's not great on defense. That man could score, and he showed it the other night. What he had, 33.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude went off, but he's not the greatest defender in the world, and he's kind of
No.
old and slow.
Yeah.
So Giannis has to guard DeAndre Ayton because Chris Middleton's a decent defender. He'll at least guard Devin Booker the best he can.
Yeah. That's a good matchup both ways.
Yeah. And at point guard, you at least have Drew Holiday. That's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. So, not that
Did he
Chris
make
Paul
first
is
team?
gonna go crazy, but I think he was defensive first team.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
And
I
if
mean,
they need to, they could switch him on the Booker too.
yeah, that's true. The Bucks definitely match up the best, but they have to defend it correctly.
Dude, if the Suns get in transition, if they play, I don't want to be, corny saying 7 seconds or less because that's what they used to do, but if they
Hmm.
play that kind of basketball, they're going to win.
Yeah.
The Bucks aren't going to keep up with them.
How do you think the Hawks would fare against them?
Well, you have to ask if Trey Young's going to be available.
Okay, so we'll say he's available.
If he's available, I don't know. I think he'll do really well on offense, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to
I
do anything on
think
defense.
I think the highest chance of the Suns losing is if the Bucks play them. Like
The Bucks.
I think they can body the Hawks.
Oh yeah,
Like Chris Middleton might have a field day, bro.
yeah. Who's going to guard him?
Kevin Horter?
Is DeAndre Hunter back or no?
I have no clue. Isn't Cam Reddish on that team too?
Yeah, Cam Reddish.
So Cam Reddish is there too. I
The
don't know,
Suns have a
man.
good roster, man.
They do. They've
I
got
saw that
a lot of good young dudes.
a lot of people on Twitter were complaining that they were playing Abdel Nader. He just came back from a knee injury.
Mhm.
They were playing him over Cam Johnson, which I don't get that either. But they're both still young guys that are good.
Yeah.
And the Hawks have the depth, but they're running into some injury issues, just like the Clippers were.
Hmm. Pretty much everyone's running into injury issues, which I guess it was kind of you kind of see that coming.
With the
Just having the
shortened break and
shortened off season and everything, and just having games so close together during the regular season.
yeah. Dude,
Which
did you see that? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that like people are saying that there has to be an asterisk again on this championship for whoever wins
Nah,
it.
nah.
Bro, I know there's a lot more injuries than usual, but injuries always happen and
It's part
they're
of the game.
always yeah. It's just something that's gonna happen. You can't You can't be
Right.
like, oh, if LeBron was healthy, they would have had this. Okay, maybe, but like
You can't
they
do that.
didn't. He's not
Yeah.
healthy, so
I was just gonna say because I saw it on Twitter a lot, and I'm obviously a Clippers fan, that they played like 20 games in 30 days.
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, and I'm sure that can contribute to them being tired and Zubac getting hurt and everything. But I don't know. I don't know what we're
They
supposed to do.
they've got to get they've got to get the seasons back on track somehow. Like
Yeah.
back to regular schedule. They probably should have had less games than they did,
Didn't they
but
vote for 72 though? The Players Association?
uh, I would imagine actually that does make sense.
Yeah, like they proposed the 72, and that's why it
Hmm.
was agreed to. They could have proposed something less, but that's what they
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah. I definitely do feel like it probably should have been less, but you know they they're not just gonna start the season in December every year and have it go until August. They're not gonna completely change the schedule of
No.
the NBA just because they had one year where they everything was messed up.
Yeah.
So
It'll be back to normal in a couple months when the draft and everything.
yeah, I'm not expecting the same amount of injuries next year as there were this year, but I think people are going to realize that injuries are just a part of what happens,
It's
and
bound to happen, yeah.
there's going to be a lot of them and a lot of important ones too. And you're also going to realize that even a good solid role player on a team getting injured can completely destroy their season. So,
Yeah.
um,
Real quick, I
something.
just wanted
Okay.
to I wanted to say something about the the Clippers roster because Reggie Jackson was picked up after his contract was bought out with the Pistons.
Yeah.
This dude balled out, bro.
Like crazy, bro.
That dude deserves that dude deserves a contract.
He's. I think he'll go somewhere where he's getting a bag, and there's plenty of
And
teams that'll give him that.
and he's gonna get a start too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love for him to stay, but we can't afford him, bro, and that sucks.
Something that I think I would like to see. There's been rumors of Chris Paul possibly going here as well.
The Knicks?
The Knicks. I want
I
to see
saw
Reggie
that.
Jackson on the Knicks.
Why would Chris Paul go to the Knicks though?
I don't know. I
This
think
dude's
it's
about to win
just
a chip. Why
yeah.
would you
I
leave?
think it's just because at least from what I was seeing, like the Knicks can give him the money that he wants, and he could get well overpaid by the Knicks.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Suns, obviously the Suns would want to re-sign him, but if that dude's asking for a max deal 4 years and he's 36 years old, I don't know if I could give that to him.
But the Knicks can.
Dude, the Knicks are stupid. They'll fucking do whatever.
Dude, there's rumors every single summer that the Knicks are
That
going to
someone,
sign
yeah, that someone's going to the
two
Knicks.
superstars to two
Well,
max deals, and it never happens.
well, I wouldn't. I guarantee the Knicks offer it, but it's just that no one accepts it.
Yeah, probably.
So Chris Paul will probably be in the same boat. Also, depending on if he retires too.
I'd like to see that.
What? See him retire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go out
want him
on
to
a high
retire
note.
too.
Bro, I saw this the other day. It was the first. Today's the third. I saw it on the first. Bobby Bonilla with that stupid ass contract.
Who?
He's an MLB player. I'm just
Oh,
thinking of
okay,
big
okay,
contracts.
yeah,
So he hasn't played in the MLB since 2001,
mm-hmm,
and he gets like a million, and it's like 1.15 million every single July 1st until 2035.
yeah.
And in 2035 he'll be 72. Dude, what kind of contract is that? Was that literally
It's
a 35-year contract, or did he split it up after he was
I think
not.
he split it up. He worked it out within his contract to have them split up like that.
Dude.
Obviously, the rules in the MLB are a little bit different, and
Yeah.
I think rules have been changed in the MLB as well. But like, you've got 10-year deals going down in the MLB constantly. Like, I think that is some of the smartest shit you could do, bro.
Oh
If you're
yeah.
getting that big of a deal, just spread it, dude. Do whatever you can to have that just be coming in every single year. You don't even have to worry about it. Um, so something that I wanted to talk to you about because I'd like to hear your opinion. Because I don't think we'll have differing opinions, but I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't think we'll think different on it, but I would
Okay.
like to know how you feel. Um, I believe her name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
She
I've
is
seen your stuff on Twitter the past couple days.
what like things that I've liked.
Hmm.
Okay, because I'm like 50-50 on it. A lot of ways because
Me too.
there's I think there's a lot of ways you can look at it.
Yeah.
So she she did like the Olympic qualifying and she qualified for it. She is damn near the fastest woman on the planet and was slated to go to the Olympics, and she was drug tested and suspended for a month, I believe I read. And now she can't participate in the Olympics. She can actually. I did read. I was reading through some articles because I wanted some more. I wanted to understand the whole situation better because I think a lot of people say shit on Twitter so blindly. They just see, oh, she was drug tested and now she can't run in the Olympics. There's a lot
Yeah.
more to it. She can, if she wants,
Do the
be picked
relays,
up.
right?
Yeah, she could be picked up on the relay teams, but she can't um, do the solo events.
Hmm.
So basically, the whole discussion is why is this a thing in the first place? Like, why is she being banned for a month and not allowed uh, to participate because she was smoking weed, pretty much?
Hmm.
And she came out and said that her mother passed, and that was her way of coping with it. And I'm not going to fault anyone for that, obviously. Why would you? But she also, admitted that she made a wrong decision.
Hmm.
Like, she knew what she was doing, and she
Yeah.
knew
Right.
that she could be punished for it. So the fact that people are getting so upset about it, I understand it shouldn't be something that is a bannable offense anymore. I understand that argument, but you can't be mad that it happened at this point. Um, I think you just have to hope to see that the rule changes, because I also think a lot of people don't understand that it is Olympic rules. These are international rules. First off, marijuana isn't legal in the US yet. It's legal across plenty of states, and also from what a lot of people have said, and people keep using it as a point that it was legal in the state that she was tested in. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Like, I don't know what significance that holds because it's the fucking Olympics.
Yeah.
And obviously, other countries think different about it, and obviously the U.S. is split on it as well. I do think fairly soon it'll be completely legal, and obviously other sports leagues are they don't suspend players for it anymore. Um, but people are using the argument that like the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, they don't suspend players for it. So why is she getting suspended for it?
What about Josh Gordon though?
I believe it's changed since then.
Okay, never mind.
But like, what what the fuck do you mean? Those are United States sports leagues.
Yeah.
Everything is different when you bring international play into it.
Dude, if an NBA player that is playing the Olympics got busted, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that track and field athletes don't have like a competition in the United States that doesn't relate to the Olympics.
All right. So where were we at? Just kind of basically saying that like
track and field is only like a Olympic thing. It's not like
okay, yeah.
US thing.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for me that people just aren't understanding is that it's a world thing. A lot of people are mad over it being, they considered it performance enhancing to some degree. That isn't they haven't explicitly come out and said that's what they believe that it does. So let me I hope I still have the article I was looking at. I was literally just on Yahoo Sports. Okay, yeah. So oh shit. Come on, man. There we go. All right, I found it. So it's saying on here that so first off, this Olympic committee, it's only prohibited, marijuana is prohibited because of the THC, not the CBD. So the THC is the part that makes it prohibited.
Yeah.
So for something to make this list of prohibited substances, there are 3 things, and everything has to meet at least 2 of them. So one of them is it represents an actual or potential health risk to the athlete. Number 2, it has the potential to enhance or enhances sport performance. And 3 is it violates the spirit of sport. So they haven't said what 2 of those marijuana is lumped into, but it is obviously thrown into 2 of them. And they also say here that marijuana was basically thrown in to the same category with hard drugs, which I think it's, obviously within recent years, it's definitely gotten much farther away from that, at least people's view on it. But obviously, throwing in world views, it's going to be a little bit different. So I think that's just something that people need to I feel like the point I'm fully trying to make here is, one, it should just be allowed at this point. Obviously, it's a world thing. I'm not, in my opinion, it should be allowed. But also, if it's not allowed and you're going to get suspended for it, you shouldn't do it. No matter the circumstance. And if that is something, I know she was grieving, but if that is what you go toward, then you might want to seek help for it, because that isn't, obviously there's coping mechanisms, but I feel like that is something that probably shouldn't be used in that way.
And there's also, you can go towards medicinal marijuana. I know a lot of a lot of the NBA players that had quotes were saying like, "Yeah, I use medicinal marijuana." Then do that.
Yeah.
Get it for
See,
anxiety. Don't just smoke it and say that it's for your anxiety,
bro,
dude.
I'm with you. People, so it's banned. It's banned for the THC. But people always say the only thing they do it for is for like pain, like physical pain, emotional pain, stuff like that. That's what the CBD does. CBD is allowed. You can just do that. You can't tell me that you are doing it for that reason, but you could just use CBD. Like you're obviously doing it for something else. Or
Must get
that's
high.
just yeah, like I don't know. It's I think I was making that point obviously that like yeah, it should be allowed, but it just it's not, so don't do it.
Right.
If you want to be able to participate, don't do it. You know that you can't do it, so you shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but another big point that I'm just trying to make here is people really just need to search up on Google for 5 minutes, read through 3 articles about something that is this type of thing is it is factual. Like there's factual information. Obviously, looking up certain things, certain news outlets and everything, they're gonna have different biases. There's no bias with this. It is complete factual information. You're just knowing like what is going on in the situation and why she was suspended for it. Please just look something up for 5 minutes before you tweet some stupid shit about it. Like, just think for just a minute. Because there's so many people that look like fucking idiots. And it's horrible.
I
So,
don't understand why people are like. I understand they want to stand up for her,
mhm.
but after she said what she said, they're still like, "Oh, this is BS."
Yeah.
She admitted to it.
She admitted to it and accepted that she was wrong. How is it BS? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And like that, the tweet I sent of of Odell Beckham saying we need to start a petition for them to let
Yeah.
her run. You think
Okay.
these other countries care?
Yeah, no.
Like, bro, it's
Oh,
international committees doing this. Like, come on,
dude,
man.
Jamal Crawford. Did you see what he said?
I might have. What did he
I
say?
think it was him. He said like, "Oh, she's to the point of fame now where they're testing for anything."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, no, they're just testing for what they're not allowing. That's all they're testing for. I'm sorry.
Dude, seriously, that's all it is. Like, oh my lord, that is ridiculous.
uh, whatever, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I figured we would agree on the situation. I just
Yeah.
did uh want to hear what you thought about it. So, um, I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to talk about with that. Something else that I just saw that I think will be interesting to talk about. Because I'll literally just talk about anything I see. So this is according to Basketball Reference. So pretty much the premier basketball statistics site.
Mm-hmm.
They have an active player Hall of Fame probability list. So there's the top 20 NBA players currently active that have the highest chance to make the Hall of Fame, and it has their percentage probability currently.
Dude, can I guess?
You can guess. There are 3 players that have a 100% chance.
LeBron and Steph are 2.
Nope. LeBron is
LeBron.
1.
Not Steph, 100%. That's close. That's close. Is KD another one?
KD is another 100%.
Not Kawhi, is it?
No. You're going to be surprised with Kawhi's.
You figure it has to be somebody that has chips.
No, it is not someone that has a championship.
Is it Chris Paul then?
It is Chris Paul.
What?
So LeBron, Chris Paul, and Kevin Durant all have a 100% chance, according to Basketball Reference, a 100% chance to make the Hall of Fame. I do agree with it.
Yeah.
So then there's 4 players that have a 99% chance. It's 99% plus some decimals, but they're in order. So 1 is LeBron, 2 is Chris Paul, 3 is Kevin Durant, 4 is James Harden. James Harden has the 4th highest probability.
He doesn't have an MVP, does he?
Yes, he has 1.
He has 1 MVP.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's it for his accolades besides all NBA teams, right?
Yeah.
If you're, dude, okay, I don't know. My argument's different, but if you're going off of that, why not consider finals championships and finals MVPs?
Yep.
Dude, Kawhi should definitely be up there. Multiple Defensive Player of the Years, multiple Finals MVPs.
Dude, you're gonna go ballistic.
Dude, that makes no sense.
Number 5 is Steph.
Okay.
So they have Harden as a higher percentage chance than Steph. It's
cap,
0.01%. So it's not like it's anything, but
yeah.
I don't know. 6 is Russell Westbrook.
I guess, yeah.
Number 7, so the last person that has a 99% chance, it's damn near 100. Number 7 is Dwight Howard.
Whoa.
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
That is 100%, bro. He's like,
oh yeah.
People that have the argument that he's not a Hall of Famer, they literally don't know what they're talking about. They think we're talking about like this super prestigious, don't let anyone in. Oh, not that he like doesn't have a lot of accolades. I don't think people understand the accolades that he has. Like, it's much easier to get into the Basketball Hall of Fame than any other sport.
Right.
But even if it was difficult, I think Dwight Howard makes it.
Especially because he got that chip last year.
Yeah. Number 8. So starting out, there's 2 people with a 98% chance. Anthony Davis at number 8. Obviously understandable, but there's some... well, I'm lagging. Come on. And then we've had so many problems this podcast. Come on, man.
You good?
All right, we're good.
There we go.
Did you reset your camera real quick? Did you hear number 8?
I didn't hear anything after Dwight Howard.
Okay, so there's 2 people that have a 98% chance. Number 8 is Anthony Davis, which is understandable, but there's some people that he's ahead of that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Melo.
Okay.
Obviously understandable. Number 10 with a 90% chance, Damian Lillard. Are there a lot of people that
all right, hold up. You cut out for me.
Okay.
You said number 10, then it cut out.
Number 10 is Damian Lillard.
Oh.
With a 90% chance. Are there a few players in mind that he has a higher percent chance of?
Why? I could say that all day, dude.
Number 11 with an 85% chance, Kyle Lowry.
Bro, they need to put some respect on Kawhi Leonard's name. Dude. This is ridiculous.
Number 12 with an 84% chance. Paul George.
Over Kawhi? What?
Number 13 with an 83% chance. Kyrie Irving.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And number 14 with a 77% chance. Kawhi Leonard. The man with two NBA championships and 2 finals MVPs.
And 2 Defensive Player of the Years.
And 2 Defensive Player of the Years is at number 14.
That is disgusting, man. That is so bad.
Number 15 with a 73% chance. Kevin Love.
I don't know. I don't know.
Number 16 with a 60% chance. Rajon Rondo.
Whoa.
And number 17 with a 51% chance. Klay Thompson. Klay has a 51% chance. He's making it. I think all these players are making it.
Yeah.
Number 18 with a 51% chance as well. Blake Griffin.
Respect.
Number 19. I'm surprised he's this low. With a 48% chance. Giannis. At number 19. The only reason I say I'm surprised is I understand that he has a much shorter career than most of these guys. Yeah. But he's got how is Damian Lillard a 90% chance, but Giannis is a 48% chance?
Yeah, dude.
Because they're close to the same age. They're within 2 or 3 years, I think. I think Damian Lillard's only a few years older.
And all Damian Lillard has on him is points and assists, probably.
And a rookie of the year. Giannis didn't get that, but Giannis has 2 MVPs and one defensive player of the year. I was gonna say 2, but Rudy Gobert.
And not to mention that Giannis has been, not by much, but more successful in the playoffs than he has.
Yeah. And then number 20 to round out the list with a 46% chance is Jimmy Butler. So.
All of them are probably going to make it, but the order of that list is god awful.
Oh. Horrible.
Oh, dude.
Dude, the second that I saw it, and I saw that, first off, Steph didn't have a 100% chance, which granted it basically is, but
yeah,
how do you just not do that? And then I saw Kawhi at 14 and Damian Lillard at 10 and Kyle Lowry at 11. Oh my lord, that is wild. Okay, so I believe the final thing that I wanted to bring us out on in this podcast is since now we do not have our hypothetical for every single episode, I felt like we should bring something in here to do something for a while, at least once every week, just for something to have at the end to talk about. So I figured we'll do this hopefully at least with the people that are here that want to do it. We're gonna do our top 5 favorite songs of all time, going by every letter in the alphabet. And we're just going to name them off. We'll name off some honorable mentions. And we'll just talk about them a little bit. And that'll be it. So, obviously, today's the first day we're doing it. So, we're starting with A. I am real quick just writing mine down. So, Jayden, if you would like to start us off, that would be wonderful.
The honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this list, dude. I'm excited. So I have a top 5 and I have 3 honorable mentions.
All right.
Honestly, honorable mentions could be in the top 5, but um first one, All of the Lights by Kanye.
Okay. All right.
That's a
It's a
classic,
good
bro.
pick. Good pick.
That was probably the best song if you're on 2K and you hit a replay and it shows you like the cinematic
Dude,
form with the song in
the
the background.
2K14 intro.
Yes.
Every time you boot up the game, that main menu pops up and all you hear is all the lights. It was like 2K11 with Over by Drake. Like it's just
Oh, dude.
the beginning song can just change your mood when you start up that damn game, bro.
Never
That's
gonna
a
have
really good
another
pick.
never gonna have another intro or even soundtrack like those, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Um Second honorable mention, I don't know if you know what this song's about, but American Boy by Estelle.
Bro, why are you pulling out
Bro.
classics, bro?
Yes,
Oh my
dude.
god.
That is such a good song. Though I can name you any other song by Estelle,
Yeah.
but that's like one of the greatest Kanye features of all time, dude.
So these are just honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are 2 heaters, dude. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Last one, really, really good Top Dog collaboration song. Best song off of this soundtrack for the movie, All the Stars.
Yes.
Great
Bro, I
song.
love that song.
Great
That's a
song,
great
yeah.
song.
You want me to hop into my list or you gonna do your honorable mentions?
Um I think I'll do my honorable mentions.
All right.
I have never been so torn on a decision in my entire life. I have 8 songs in
Damn.
front of me and I want 6. So, my honorable mentions, I have 2 solid honorable mentions and then one that I'm going to have to make a decision on. But my honorable mentions are All the Love in the World, actually, that's the full name. All the Love in the World by The Outfield. Love that album. Probably, I think that's one of the most popular songs on it. Um, Always in My Head by Coldplay.
Good song.
That album is also great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna have to make a decision here, and I
On the
hate that I have to
fly.
do it. All right, my other honorable mention: "Attention" by Schoolboy Q.
Good song.
Very good song.
Good album too.
I hate that I don't have it in my top 5, but these other 5 are just absolute heaters. So, if you want to go ahead into your list.
Am I going 5 through 1 or are we gonna alternate?
Um. Well, I don't know my order, so here. I'll just do mine because I don't know my order.
Okay.
So I'll just do all of them. So this is in no particular order. I'm just reading them from top down how I wrote them. Number 1 that I have here is "Across the Stars" from Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. Not a single word spoken. Best song in Star Wars history. No one can tell me any different. That shit is gas. I I remember always playing the original Battlefront 2 on the PS2, and that was the song that always played when the game started up and what was playing at the menus. So that is definitely on the list. Next one, I have "Angel" by Sin. Very very atmospheric song. It's a very grand song. Really love that one. Then we've got "Apple" by Julia Michaels. Probably one of the better writers in pop music at the moment. She actually I forget when. I think it was 2017. She released like her first official song, but she had done so much writing for everyone else. Like she wrote "Good for You" by Selena Gomez. She did a bunch of writing for Selena Gomez. Uh, but yeah, that's a great song. And then "Apple Juice" by Jessie Reyez. Fucking love that song. I'll listen to it anytime. And then my last one that I have here. This, I wish Mark was here for it because this is an absolute classic. "Animal I Have Become" by 3 Days Grace. That is probably the song that I listen to the most and one of the first songs that like just I listen to on my own. It is one of the best on one of the best video game soundtracks ever. SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Absolute classic song. And I know Mark would be going crazy if he was here. He would have that as a pick too. So that rounds out my top 5. I didn't pick many classics, I guess. I think
mine aren't really classics either.
I think they're just more what I picked, just very much personal preference.
Yeah, that's what mine is too.
Just what I listen to the most, really, because there's probably some classic songs that I don't remember, like even "All the Lights." Like I really like that song, but I listen to all these other ones more. So that's probably why I didn't have that. So,
dude, I can't believe you didn't put this on your list, bro.
I see. Just for context, we were talking about this before we started the podcast, that he knows one that I'm going to put on my list, and I have no clue which one he was talking about. I have an idea in my head, but
I'm shocked, bro.
I don't know what it is. Is it your number 5?
It's my number 5. I had it at number 3, but I had to drop it down.
Okay.
Adult Swim.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to put.
How'd you not put that on your list? Not even honorable mention.
I should have. I'll throw it as an honorable mention now because I kind of forgot about it when I just was looking through it. But I don't know. I feel like there's a few other songs that I kind of like a little bit more on that album, even though I really like that because I love hearing Jon Bellion rap, and he raps his ass off on that track.
Yeah. I love the NBA bars. I love the production.
Mm-hmm. All 3 beats are great.
Oh yeah.
All 4, because they tease the little one after the second beat.
And another writer for Selena. I thought you were gonna go straight from Julia Michaels straight into him. I'm like,
dude, I don't know. I think let me real quick. Let me look at that album and I'll tell you some other tracks that
I'll look
maybe
at it too.
maybe I feel a little bit better about. I know you are not that big of a fan of it, but Let's Begin.
The whole album?
Let's Begin. I love that track because I love how he's rapping on it, and then pretty much the whole entire outro, everything. So.
Well, you know why I don't like that track? Because there's a second grader bar to start the song. Dude, that's horrible.
Wait, which bar is it again?
It was a real pain in the butt. Like.
Oh, dude, okay, I got you.
You already know how we came up. A real pain in the butt. Come on, dude.
Hey, bro, Rock Marciano, when he gets aggressive at the end of the verse, though, Durag said it's looking like Saudi Arabians.
That's tough. That's tough.
He gets aggressive at the end.
That opening bar.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you on it. I feel you.
Bro, Conversations with My Wife is great.
Yes, phenomenal track. Couples Retreat and Cautionary Tales. I really like both of those.
Yes.
And then obviously Ma's Joint is like, Jon Bellion outro, so it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Dude, they're all good songs. It's a good album. All good songs.
But so I guess that's why maybe I didn't think of Adult Swim, because when I think of that album, I usually think of different songs, just off the dome.
Off the
But
dome, I think of that corny ass second grader bar in Adult Swim.
All right, so what's number 4 on the list?
Number 4, "Am I Wrong" by Anderson .Paak with Schoolboy Q.
I've
That
never
was
heard
one
that
of
song.
You never heard "Am I Wrong"?
I don't think so.
Dude, that was the first Anderson .Paak song that I heard, and I only found it because Schoolboy Q is featured in it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Schoolboy Q has like a 30, 45 second, if you want to call it a verse, but he's rapping as like the 808s hit,
Yeah.
and that's hard. And Anderson .Paak's voice is just, oh, dude, it's like angelic. His voice is so good. You'll have to listen to that song.
I'll have to listen to it, yeah.
I think you've heard it before. It's a pretty popular song.
Yeah, I probably have. I just don't know it off the top of my head.
Assume she can't dance. Good beat too. It's really groovy.
Oh, that one.
Really
okay,
groovy,
okay.
That's a good song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3, "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
That's
I'll give you that
probably
one.
one of my favorite songs off that album.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good song. That whole album's really good. The whole concept. I just really like that song.
Yeah.
Number 2, "Ascension" by Mac.
I
Production on
believe
that
I've
song.
listened to that, yeah.
Production on that song is probably one of his best, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I told you this. Like, there's 3 songs on that album. Like that one's towards the end. It's like 3 songs straight that are just absolute heaters.
Yeah.
I like that song. And number 1 might be my favorite Kendrick track of all time. "ADHD."
Okay.
Dude.
Yep, I feel you.
Playing GTA 5, hearing that shit on the radio in game, there's no better feeling, bro.
Oh, that's great. That was that's some good lists. Hopefully next week we get some people to join us and we get some more lists going. I'm just real quick taking a look ahead at the bees and low key this might be just as hard. Oh my god, bro. I'm getting towards the end of the bees and then I got hit with a bunch of heaters. Oh, wow.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to think about it. Jeez.
I have so many songs that start with B. Wow.
All right.
I can make a list of 15 for the bees, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I believe that'll be the end of this pod. It was a little bit longer than I expected, but me and you can just kind of sit and talk forever, it seems like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
So our socials are up on the screen. Got mine right here.
Am I over here?
Nope.
Am I over here?
Yep, you're right there. There we go.
There we go.
Our socials are up on the screen. They're also down in the description, as well as everyone else at Creative Shooters. All Creative Shooters socials are linked below. At Creative Shooters on Instagram.
Uh-oh, I've never done the second one, dude.
Oh, at Creative Shooters on Twitter, because they don't give us enough. Oh, no. At Creative Shoot. At Creative Shoot on Twitter, because they don't give us enough characters. I haven't done that one in a
while. At Creative Shooters on TikTok. I know that one.
Twitch.tv/Creative Shooters.
Watch this on YouTube channel or is it website?
Nope. CreativeShooters.com.
Oh.
And you're watching this on the YouTube channel.
Like, subscribe, ring that motherfucking bell.
Like, subscribe. We've got plenty of videos that have went up in the month of June, starting off a new month. Hopefully, we do just the same as we did last month. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. So, I don't know if you do.
Sons in 4.
Sons in 4?
The meme.
Sounds good to me.